I've been thinking and trying to avoid spoilers.
Oh,
All right. Hi, Justin.
Hi,
Hi,
Justin.
Justin.
How many 5-letter words did you come up with over the last week?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
This is like when Vinny did that in Nova, and I sent him a text file with like 1,300 different words that I thought it could be.
Yeah.
All right. So who would like to give a recap of last session?
I'm still writing.
We brought Pat back to life, or Merolathia scratched out his heart, brought him back to life.
Brought him back to undeath as it was discovered.
They brought me back to consciousness. I would not call it life.
I would call it an improvement, honestly. But that's just me.
It is better than where you were before.
If any of you try to goddamn control undead me, I will.
You know who it would be.
So,
you can only do that up to CR5.
guys, I just had a idea.
What's your idea?
CR, he's a player.
I will say that CR is equal to character level.
How could this happen?
I know that's not
Zach,
true.
Are you a #bad DM for not letting me do whatever the fuck I want?
Hey, I know that's not true, but it is consistent with what we ruled last session of Rakdos' CR 25, so he had 25 hit dice for the healer's kit that Escher used on him. So we're being consistently wrong, at least.
Yeah, that's what matters.
And that's the best way.
Alright, folks, get murdered.
Why
Alright,
would
so-
I get murdered? We're friends.
But yeah, we went
We're
through.
horn
I'll
buddies.
try out- Horn buddies. Oh my.
Okay.
So is that all anybody wants to go over with the recap?
Yes, I think that covers just about everything.
We learned a lot from Daddy Rakdos
I said
about
that if
the...
we went anywhere right now, we're gonna get our shit rocked.
Yeah.
I got a lord dump that was Justin's DMs.
I put Mr. Taz into the vault thing and almost got feeble-minded. Following this, I put Ghost into the vault thing and I spawned a new friend.
And that is where we ended the session.
I forget. So, do your magic. Put all that charisma. Make friends.
So
It's true, I do got all the charisma.
does anybody else have anything they want to say before we get started?
Magic lock on desk.
Yes, there is a magic
big
lock on
ghosty
desk,
boy.
which has resulted in quite a few different things so far, including
Somebody's killed us all.
one of the original 11 sigils of the guildpact, a retconned teleport and retconned mind blank, and followed through on the sigil of the guildpact. We had a feeble mind trap and also this ghost boy. Or girl, you don't know.
We don't. They have a mask on.
Zach, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like looking it up. How many guilds are there? What's the number?
10.
There are 10? Okay.
10 guilds and the chamber of the guild pact, which is kind of the diplomatic entity that exists between them. But they don't interact with anyone directly.
Okay. Good to know. Kind of kill this guy. Or something.
So-
Can we-
So yeah,
Can I go?
this thing kind of appears and it looks dazed and coming to itself for a moment and starts muttering out, and all of you have heard enough Abyssal lately. You know it's speaking Abyssal.
Congratulations, you're free.
We did it.
I used Celestial to open the gate, so Fox, knowing that I spawned it using Celestial, is going to see this thing mumbling to itself and say, Salve, mi amici novo salve, ta a casere libra ave, Sparrowhawk inatum magne aternos amenicate.
Yeah, I don't speak
Excuse
Latin.
me?
So I'm going to say in Celestial to it, hello my dear new friend, I have freed you from your imprisonment. I hope this is the beginning of a wonderful new friendship.
And you see as it kind of like looks up slowly and like it coughs a little bit and then it goes in Celestial back to you.
Who are you? Where are we?
I am Fox. You are in a demi-plane outside of Ravnica. You were imprisoned by one Mr. Taz, who had you sealed in that, as I'm gonna point to the vault, object. I have unlocked it and freed you from your imprisonment.
And we killed Mr. Fox. Oh, I can't. I don't know what he's saying. Never mind.
Oh, and we killed your imprisoner.
Where is he?
I'll point to the desiccated corpse.
As you point over to us, I just wave.
I'm getting ready to cut him up.
I'm still trying to get some honk shoe me.
That is the imprisoner.
The dead one, right there.
Why is it soulless?
Oh, I took its soul.
Give it to me.
Why?
I have things to do with it.
Are you gonna destroy it?
In a way.
I can give it to you, but this is currency for me, so I would hope in exchange for this, you'd be willing to help us out too, as I'll just pull the coin out and start to flip it over.
That's pretty valuable. You sure you want to give that to a stranger?
He's a Phyrexian. I don't know if I can use his soul without bad things happening.
Is he though?
I don't know how to test whether or not he is.
You know, we might know somebody who does.
Give me the soul, and bring me to my master, and he shall reward you.
Is your master Rakdos?
And you see as he kind of like looks up at the demon lord in front of him and he goes to you in Celestial still.
No, I am sworn to kill him.
Do you mind sharing who your master is then?
Wait, he's sworn to kill Rakdos or his master?
I am sworn. I am Zuzidin, sworn emissary of the Collector. Where is my master?
Who's the collector?
Bold words for somebody who got collected.
Guys, do we really have to go and kill my new friend?
No.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Don't give him the
Is
fucking
he
soul.
sworn to kill Rakdos?
Yes.
Oh. Oh shit.
And he's sworn to the collector.
Yeah, that
so,
other
Yeah,
demon guy
the
we-
collector is the devil lord, not the demon lord, that was sealed in there with Rakdos.
Wonderful.
He's standing in front of where the box is, right?
Yep, he just like you is within 5 feet of the entrance.
I will say to him, there is actually a way to open a portal out of this plane using this box if you give me a second to put in the code.
And you see as he turns around and the like lights in the eye holes of his mask flash for a second, and he jumps backwards and he goes,
I will not be tricked into that box again.
That's a good point.
As I'll just have him up ass like, oh, okay. By the way, do you know what was inputted to trap you in? That's pretty cool.
If I knew how to operate it, I would not have been trapped this long. Now, will you help me kill Rakdos? And take me to my master?
I have a question. Does Rakdos understand Celestial?
Rakdos is staring blankly at the two of you. He recognized the first few words in Abyssal, and at this point, he's as clueless as the rest of the party.
Wait, hold on. Zach, are the two of them within earshot of Tavro? I speak Celestial.
Oh, then you've heard all of this.
I'm laying on the ground. Can I look up at Rakdos and be like get his attention and just say like in common, like quietly, like, she wants to kill you.
Sure. Give me just a quick either stealth or sleight of hand check for being able to do this and avoid him picking it up, and the DC will be his passive perception, which is actually not that high, only a 13.
Okay, this is completely just luck. This is a +0, baby.
Come on, Topper.
18, baby.
And Rakdos just leans back into you and he goes, they're plotting. Sorry.
They're plotting to kill me?
No, just the new one. Just the new one.
Then we kill
Sounds like he
it.
works for the Collector.
Yeah, we're killing this bitch.
And you see as Rakdos kind of like starts limbering up a little bit, stretching before another fight.
I'm so fucking tired.
I'm just gonna look at the guy that was unlocked and look at Rakdos. I'm just gonna say, did you really just say out loud that you swore to kill Rakdos in front of Rakdos?
I don't know how long I was in that chest, but he was real dumb when I went in. I assume he hasn't learned Celestial in the time that I was there.
You know, I really don't know what Rakdos can do, so you got me there. Now then, this soul. Actually, what do you do with soul coins? As I'll ask, trying to sound more curious than anything else.
I would bring it to my master.
Does he just collect them, I'm assuming? I think I've heard of his name, but can't say I'm familiar with him.
Lord of Devils, souls feed his contracts.
So they power him up.
They fuel his power.
Guys, I'm distracting him.
Yeah, so as Rakdos is kind of just like stretching and limbering up, getting ready, because Tavros said this new guy's gonna kill him, do the rest of you do anything?
I'd like to stand up since I was laying down.
Okay, you are no longer prone.
I'd like to scold Rakdos and tell him he's not ready yet, damn it. Sit back down.
If he wants to kill me, we'll have to kill him first.
I brought you back once, I don't know if I can do it again.
Can we just tell him that this is one of the avatars and not the real Rakdos?
Yeah, there's an idea.
So, we shall kill Rakdos, and you will take me to my master. You will be rewarded.
Yeah, about that, we don't know how to get out this plane without using this box, so I don't know if you have a way to get out of here after that.
That is a problem for after we deal with the demon.
I can't actually interject because I haven't understood a single word of this.
Neither have I.
If this truly is a demi-plane, it won't be a problem for me to leave. I could take you with me, if you help.
Who even is this guy?
Didn't he say his name was like Zazazuzuzu?
Ah, yes.
Zuzadon.
That thing is
Pazuzu.
Zuza! Well then, Zuza, no one else speaks Celestial except Tava, right?
I believe.
Well, out of character, we have to punk his ass, right?
Probably. I'm really.
I would rather have Rakdos than this guy.
We gotta shank this guy. We gotta give him the old 1-2. We gotta really gonk him in the bonk.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for Rakdos to do it.
Rakdos has seen better days.
Hey, Rakdos was getting Rakdos was getting ready, and then the doctor said, "Hold up."
I did, because I don't think he's in any state to fight right now.
Neither are any of us except Fox!
Yeah, I can bring the rest of you back easily.
As I'll say to this guy, let me tell my party members what the plan is. Or my followers what the plan is, and I'll look to the other guys. I'll just like sort of nod at them and say, "Don't worry, guys. Follow my lead." In common.
And Zuzadon is looking at you skeptically, as is Rakdos.
I lean over to Aldrich. I'm like, why did he just say to follow his lead in common?
I don't know, man.
Does Zuzadon have any items on him?
So you're able to see. Actually, give me just a quick perception check, because you've actually been talking with him for a minute, so you might be able to see a bit more than the rest of the party.
My passive is 14.
Cool. He is wearing dark plate armor and has a like serrated khopesh that he is wielding as a weapon. And that khopesh, it's glowing faintly purple.
Ooh, purple khopesh.
And it's worth noting, like, this thing is covered head to toe in armor, and it's wearing like an ivory-like mask. You can't really see the features of whatever creature is actually underneath the armor.
Out of character, is everyone ready for TPK?
This is all your fault, Fox. I blame you.
This is all your fault.
I'm up to 28. Just throwing that out there. Don't lose this. I want to try some of these.
Well, in that case, hold on, I'm scrolling through my features and spellbook.
And Fox, since you're taking the lead, if you are going to make an action, I will say this is still kind of the passive perception that he is using. You can make a sleight of hand or stealth check to try and get a surprise round on him instead of just a roll for initiative if you're going to make a hostile action.
I feel like hostile action to try to get the surprise round is the best case scenario either way, so...
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, what it will be on... Because he is wary, but you're currently having a civil conversation. So, if you are stealthy or subtle enough about it, or you could also do deception check. Any of those, I would say... If you beat his passive perception for the first two, passive insight for deception, you could get a surprise round.
Alright, so I'm gonna go into a mini tirade of basically being like, I don't know how long you were sealed, but you might be able to notice that I also am a reviewer of deal magic. I have specialized in contract writing and various other means. So I'm just gonna go in a tirade of I'm trained in contract magic, so perhaps if you could get me an audience, there might be many things for me to learn. And then, sleight of hand or deception, you said?
Sleight of hand, actually just sleight of hand or deception.
Well, sleight of hand is a +1, so...
Okay, this will be a DC 13. All right, everybody roll initiative normally.
As me trying to be stealthy, begin to announce my attack with, however, Hail Obsidiot.
I don't know if you have an inspiration you'd like to use. I'm working on it.
Zach, can you remove Kai from my available characters, please?
I thought I did that last time.
It's
Your
okay.
loss.
Kai, configure ownership.
I do not have inspiration.
Remove from
I
Gideon.
forgot where it was on this sheet for a hot second.
God, look at all our healths.
You guys have a lot more health than I thought you did.
6 hit points, baby!
Yeah, mine's not great.
Esther,
Max.
you said yours isn't great. Look at it compared to the group.
All right.
Max goes first.
I have 8 health, Lizzie.
This does kind of make sense given that he saw you were all waiting on Fox and Zuzadan was the first to kind of be able to see and react. And let me just change up the music a little bit.
Was there music playing?
Very faintly.
I keep it low, but I honestly don't really know how it channels through me passing audio from my computer to you guys, so...
I faintly hear some epic guitar going on.
Exactly. This is on them. I hear it perfect. I heard it perfectly fine before.
Yeah, same.
Okay, yeah.
I literally have Zach turned all the way up. How did you hear that?
But you can hear my voice fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your voice is coming through, clear.
Okay, you know what? That is for me to test when we're not in the middle of a session.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So,
You are a fool. You and your ilk will die with the Demon Lord.
and you know what he's going to do? He is going to see how many people he can affect with the first thing. So what is... And you know what? Rakdos is 2 sizes larger, so he can get here. And you see as he kind of just like begins levitating and floats across.
There goes my plan.
TPK. TPK.
Why does that say I need to target? This is supposed to be a cone.
Oh god. I'm really hoping this is one of those moments where, like, this guy acts all tough, but he actually takes, like, a hit to go down.
I mean, if it's
God.
Rakdos hit, he might.
This is him doing the smart thing, but this might actually just be a TPK.
You made it! You don't have to do it!
You are God.
You could have just said, oh look, he only makes a melee attack. He doesn't have to! Also, Zach, you pointed out to me, I did forget something important. White has 5 letters.
It does. You know what? He's feeling betrayed by Fox. He is going to attack Fox directly.
Oh, thank Christ.
You're a good man for that.
He deserves it.
So the first thing that he is going to do is just try and run forward and sucker punch the air out of your gut.
Ooh, White got me up to 30.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Nice.
All right, so he makes 1 sucker punch and then he makes 2 sword attacks. So you have already avoided the worst thing, Fox.
Nice.
Never mind.
Ha.
Damn.
Don't worry, it's only 51 damage.
What do you mean, plus 24?
Crit.
We do crunchy crits in this campaign.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
And that was a DC 17, so you fail the save as well. All right, so you take the hit as this just digs into you. The Kopesh kind of slices against your throat, and you feel it tear out a gash, like right where your collarbone is.
What's the damage type?
Slashing. It is magical slashing. So, unfortunately, I also think you've passed the 10 minutes for him being an undead, but
Oh, yeah, probably fair.
Oh, it's only. Oh,
that's not a
hold on,
permanent
I'm-
thing. That's like a once a day thing that he can do.
I am far less confident now.
Fox can check and remind me if it's an hour, he's still undead. If it's 10 minutes, that has passed.
Let me pull up the thing.
And Fox, the scroll case on your back disappears and reappears in the Mask White's hand.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
And he's going to make one more. He's going to make one more Kopesh attack against you.
Hey, that reminds me. Bitch is a 5-letter word too.
13. So I don't know if did it auto apply the damage.
No, but either way, that reduces me to 0.
Okay.
Oh, we're so fucked.
So that brings you to 0. You did succeed the wisdom save on that one, so another item is not stolen from you. But he has the scroll case now, and you are left unconscious. And then he
and my max HP in one turn.
Connor, just remind. So, what's the verdict? Are you necrotic heal or no?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, so definitely gone by now. And then he shouts out in common so the rest of you can all hear.
I'm coming for you next, demon bitch.
And now he's going to float over. But he does not use his Wail of the Forgotten. Kai, what would you like to do?
How far in the air is he?
He's just like levitating over the ground. He didn't fly or anything. It was just so that he wouldn't fall into the lava pit.
Oh, okay, okay.
I did the math. It takes me, with the contested movement, 45 feet to get right here.
Okay.
Because if he does have a cone attack, I'm on this side now.
Fair.
That's the goal. So, you now see as, like, Kai, like, this is the first time, like, combat has happened since this is the first thing that has happened, period, since he's brought back. You can see as he gets ready for battle, his eyes, like, just... So, he does not have the goggles on anymore. His eyes just turned a deep royal blue, claws sprout from his hands, like, pulsing with electricity. And he just sprints at this guy.
You're gonna look even cooler.
Starting with a 27 hit.
That will hit.
Cool when I die.
That is 21 damage.
Okay, and sorry, I know that's a mix of a few different things.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yes, I forgot I can click. Okay, so 11 bludgeon. I need to change that to slashing because they're claws now. But that's fine.
I can change that.
So that is magical though. So he takes.
Okay, it's slashing now.
11 plus. He takes 12 damage.
Oh man, he probably resists both the slashing and the necrotic.
So it's magical. So you see as you slash through, and the physical part of this is the only thing that seems to affect it normally. You feel like the pulse of undeath coming from you, and it just like goes into it, and you see as it just like the purple energy that comes off your claws just gets absorbed into the purple light of the Kopesh. And the lightning seems to crackle over his body, but he's barely affected by it.
Alright, well,
Stun him.
in that case, resist this piece of shit.
Unfortunately, he does pass.
Easily
You can see that result, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's
Be a good roll, though.
it's actually strange. You hit and you send your pulse of ki. It's almost like there's an airlock between the armor and whatever creature is actually inside. Like you are used to sending ki through, and through the touch of like metal to flesh is where you send it. You go for that flesh and it just hits open air and fades away. So who knows? Maybe that'll help you in further ones.
Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, actually, every time he's hit, he doubles his AC.
That is nearly the same damage. Actually, I think that comes out to exactly the same damage.
Yeah, it does.
That it does.
Try again.
All right. Are you going to spend another key?
nothing to lose.
Well, you have key to lose.
Also, it's not a 14. It is a DC 6, and he got a 30.
Yeah, alright.
That does slightly beat the DC 16. As once again,
Alright,
you're
so
you're
his
sending
bonus
bolts of
is,
key, and you're just really trying to find where the armor connects, but it's fizzling before it gets into him.
Yeah, assuming it's a plus 10, this guy has an 80% chance of succeeding this saving throw.
Yeah, but if you hit it though, that is massive.
Oh, do you guys not see
Yeah.
the die as it rolls?
No.
No,
Huh.
I see the 30.
You see the
Gotcha.
And then
Which tells us to Khan he has a bonus of at least plus 10.
I mean, yes.
I am going to spend another key to take the dodge bonus action.
Not a bad call. All right. Will that bring us to Aldrich?
Yep.
All right, Bugman.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of what to do because I have something that if I do it, it's gonna hit everyone around him. Like, that would be great. 'Cause
This
it's
is
a
when we use
30-foot
the grenade, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm not a bad DM if Clara TPKs you.
So everyone's around him right now. I don't want that to happen. So ensnaring strike instead. Bonus action ensnaring strike. I must target someone, but ensnaring strike isn't a target. Ooh.
Yeah, it's next hit, right?
Yeah, it's next hit. Okay, let's just say I bonus action to ready ensnaring strike, and I'm just gonna roll to hit right now. I don't hit.
You definitely have proficiency and bonuses and stuff on that. There's no way you only have a +2 to a longbow.
So it should be plus 4. So 18 to hit.
Does that hit?
An 18 will still not hit.
Damn.
How do I? It's proficient. I'm going to shoot again with my extra attack.
All right.
I don't know how to change the thing, so let's just add the plus whatever on top of it. Again.
Justin, just remind me, why are you readying the ensnaring strike instead of just casting it?
Because ensnaring strike happens on the next attack that hits.
Yeah, so you can fully cast it, and then the next time you hit after casting it, it'll apply.
Yeah, so use your bonus
Like
action,
money.
cast it, and then attack.
Yeah, but then it's gonna
next
ask him to
hit
do the saving throw or whatever. So it doesn't make sense to make him do the saving throw right now because it's asking me to target him originally.
Oh, okay, that's fair. If it's a foundry thing.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, you do have that activated for up to a minute.
It's just one of the smite spells.
Never mind. I guess I don't hit.
Yeah, that really didn't want you to hit.
And I'm going to slowly make my way over here. How much money do I have? Oh, I have 50 movement. I can get completely over here. And there's nothing else I can do but pretend that I'm fiddling with the lock. And that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Mr. Rickrack.
I don't know who you are, but if you're looking for a fight, you got one.
Hey, I mean, Rakdos could probably take this guy out with one crit.
Do it!
Please, Lord Rakdos.
That hits.
That does hit.
Yes. Oh, thank God!
Then we know the AC.
Holy shit.
As he makes the first strike, although I won't do it for that one, but he actually does make these attacks with disadvantage. which unfortunately stops the crit.
Why is he at disadvantage?
Because Mask Whites impose disadvantage on the entity that they are sworn to kill, as well as they get advantage against that entity.
Oh, of course.
Oh, what?
So it's literally just Rakdos that this applies to.
We need him.
He's still doing an ungodly amount of damage.
Yeah, he just did, what, 43,
Over 100.
34, and then...
Does the fire damage look like it hits for full?
No. So that is...
Assuming that was half.
Yeah, so the fire all seems to be halved. But it is still a magical scythe, so the physical damage is hitting full damage. That was massive, and you see as Rakdos is just cleaving through this guy. He is still absolutely up and standing, but I don't care how many resistances you have, you take 3 hits from Rakdos and you're struggling.
Alright, Gideon.
And that's all he's going to do for now. So, Gideon, what would you like to do?
Gideon is here. And, I would also like to, can I put on my needlepoint arm, please? Because then that gives me a +2.
Yes. Okay, so you turn to your needlepoint arm, which... That's the one that gives you an increased crit range, correct?
Yes. My crit range is increased by 2.
Yeah, so you will crit on a natural 18 or higher. I gave you that he doesn't use his recharge cone weapon. You don't get flat-footed in this fight.
Well, we don't get flanking rules, but only for this fight.
No, you don't.
Damn.
I am not opposed to flanking rules. I like... Oh, not the way 5e has them.
Never mind. Then I'd hear it out.
Unfortunately, the 16 is not going to hit.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Anything else? Are you disengaging before you step away from him?
Yes.
Okay. So that is action, bonus action, movement. Anything else?
Yep, that's it for me. No.
All right,
Actually, yes, I
oh,
wanna
go ahead.
Can I switch to the shield?
No, you can only switch once per turn.
Oh, once
So-
per turn. Okay.
So you're on needlepoint until your next turn, at which point you can switch. Fox, I need a death saving throw.
You better get a fucking nat 20, you bitch.
Unfortunately, that is your first failure. That will bring us to Clara. What would you like to do?
Great. Okay. So this thing's like a ghost thing.
It was summoned by the celestial word ghost. It has so far spoken in common, abyssal, infernal, and celestial. It is immune to necrotic damage and seems to absorb it into its sword, but you can try and identify it further.
There's some weird floaty thing in armor that likes necrotic damage. That would be enough for Clara to say not do that. So, we have no spells, boys. We're doing great. And temp hit points will not raise spawns, right?
No, only actual healing can give someone consciousness.
Oh, good lord. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with the tried and true then, you know? Target. Wow. No, that was so almost.
Unfortunately, a 14 is not enough, as he sees it coming and puts up one of his like gauntleted hands, and it just absorbs the blow, or the blast.
Damn it. That rolled just barely. Okay. Yeah, I really. Okay. We're gonna just step back. Is this thing still active? Whatever this cube is?
I don't think so. I don't even remember what that was. Does anybody have a problem with me deleting this template?
Which one?
Just below the lava pit.
No, it was from when the purple thing was there.
Yep.
No.
And what about this one that was just a little bit further down to the left?
No idea.
Cool. Yeah, it is unobstructed other than the big lava pit, which is still in the middle, but that hasn't moved or anything.
Okay, well, Kara's gonna run to the other side of the lava pit, and then bonus action hide
Hell yeah, give me a stealth check.
Where are you hiding?
behind the rocks of the lava pit.
What rocks?
Yeah, that
I'm
is
so sneaky.
not a pass. You run over to the side of the lava pit and go prone. I'm not going to make you go prone, but like you dive trying to hide behind some rocks, but you only get to a kind of big pile of pebbles, and you are very clearly still there with like, you're kind of behind it, but your backpack is just sticking up, clearly visible.
It's like when someone hides and their butt's just sticking out. And you're
Exactly.
Like, oh, where'd they go? Well,
All right, Escher, what would you like to do?
I gotta think. So Ryan, how many spells do you have left?
One level 1.
Okay. Is giving somebody else an item an action?
I allow it as an action or bonus action, but you'll have to choose one. You can hold out an item and they can take it on their turn as their action, and that's free interaction for you, but to actually give it to them on your turn is either an action or a bonus action, up to you.
Yeah, Brian, your action is far more valuable than mine. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, buddy.
Yeah.
What weapon are you using?
The scythe.
Do you have it out right now?
Yes, I do.
Can you just hold it out in front of you for a second?
Sure.
I would like to douse the blade of Tavro's scythe with a vial of holy water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him, I'm pretty sure Fox would have said a prayer or something for this, so here's hoping the magic will be sufficient. And then bonus action. How far that is 50 feet, because I just realized that healing word has a range of 60 feet, not 30 feet, because I'm a fucking moron. So I'm gonna bonus action. I'll burn my first level spell slot. And then Brian, you still have yours if somebody else goes down, but I'd rather you use it to do whatever needs to be done right now.
I gotcha. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna go down after I attack him.
Alright, Fox gets 7 health back, so he's conscious.
Nice.
And then... he's got more than 30 feet of movement, probably, but... Go ahead, I give Tavro a pat on the back and say, alright, hopefully your weapon is consecrated. Go get him, pal.
Alright. I move there.
Alright.
And I'm gonna try and smack him with my Reveler's Harvester.
And you actually like hear an urging, or you feel an urging almost emanating from Rakdos, and you just hear reverberating in your head, Get
Get close. closer.
Oh.
It's up to you what you feel like doing with that, but you felt something very similar during your fight with his avatar of an aura emanating from him that encouraged you to get like into the fight. Do with that as you will. You don't have to.
Fuck it then. Yeah, I'll move 5 feet closer.
Okay.
He can hit me. I forget what his bonus is, but he can hit me on like a 2 or something. So I'm just gonna recklessly attack because it's not gonna matter if he does decide to attack me. So advantage. Oh, okay.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then, do I get extra damage from the holy water?
So you will get 1d6 extra radiant damage on this.
Gotcha. Five extra radiant damage.
Nice. And you actually see as, like, you slash through it, and it definitely hurts it. Like, it's taking some pain. But as the holy water, like, it singes through, and you see smoke starting to come out of the body where the holy water splashed on him. And I'm just going to move Rakdos so I can actually apply things.
And then can I actually have been here?
Sure.
It's within this is fine. But I'm going to attempt to bonus action hammering horns him and move his ass back. Yeah, fair enough. This is worth a shot.
He is pretty strong. Like, you slam your horns into him, and he budges about an inch before digging his heels into the ground and then just staying there.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. It hits at least.
That do still hit.
And then does this also get a d6? Or just the first one?
It will last for 1 minute.
22 damage.
That is really nice.
And then I want to. I'll move like here just to make the cone less good.
All right.
And that's all.
And I'm going to move I'm going to keep him up here. Rakdos is going to use his legendary action for the round.
Christ.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Go get him, Daddy.
Um,
Daddy.
That sounds sexual.
No, it didn't.
I don't know why this isn't
I
going.
guess I'm just a freak.
Yeah, obviously.
There we go. So,
Revel in his death.
everyone within 5 feet of him other than Rakdos can make a melee attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hence why he might have wanted you to be closer, because it is not
I was
in
still
range.
within 5 feet of him where I was.
You were 10 feet away.
You were 10
No,
feet away when you did
Rakdos was in this spot. He's huge. Or he's gargantuan.
No, within
5 feet of the
enemy.
target.
Oh, I understand.
Ew,
I thought it was 5 feet of Rakdos. I understand.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
you needed to get. It doesn't matter that he is within your 10-foot weapon
yeah, no,
range.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Wait, bro, don't you still have advantage? You reckless attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's only for your turn.
What?
I thought it was until the start of your next turn.
Hold on, I'll check.
You know what it is? Officially, it is on your turn. They changed. It's playtest 1D&D made it, so it's until the start of your next turn.
You know what? I'm gonna go with as long as things have advantage against you, you have advantage, just because that's more fun.
And because it's
That gives me one more shot at this.
Finish him.
Nope. Oh yes, just barely.
Just barely.
Oh,
You get the
shit.
19,
yeah, bro.
And
Good
it's a full
roll.
10.
and
Oh,
that
yeah.
will add the holy water damage.
Only 2, but still pretty decent.
That's still
19 damage.
21 because it's vulnerable to radiant.
Yeah, it's more.
That is really fucking good. This thing is still up and fighting, but that was a massive turn for you guys.
Yeah, I think he's gonna murder Rakdos now, though.
See, once again, I'm conflicted. Because he would use his thing, but God, I just don't want to kill like 4 people outright.
Might not kill me.
I think you're actually out of the 30-foot cone at this point.
Just do it, Zach.
Play the game, bro. We die.
I would, except that it's if it reduces you to 0, you die immediately effect, and I just don't want to do that to you guys right now.
That's...
So he's going to attack Rakdos because Rakdos is his sworn enemy.
Oh, that's okay. I think he's dead.
Yep, there goes all the shit we spent to get him back. Unless he gets to make death saves, which would be pretty neat.
Rakdos is a powerful enough ally that if he goes down, he will make death saves.
Oh, thank God.
And luckily, Rakdos necrotic damage isn't really fully effective against him. So he survives the first hit.
You're welcome.
It hurt him, but what you do see is Rakdos failed his saving throw.
No fucking way.
The scythe disappears from Rakdos' hands and is now strapped to the White's back.
Was there any chance you have a flash of genius?
No.
How can he hold something that weighs 100 pounds?
He's not holding it, it's strapped to his back.
So it
It was
weighs
previously said that you can hold it as a medium creature, you just have disadvantage with it.
Yeah.
That's the previous establishment.
Exactly. He is still a medium creature. He would have disadvantage attacking with it. That's not what he's doing. He just has possession of it.
Can I use my reaction and say, hey, Fox, fuck you?
Fox, you are brought back to consciousness just to hear, hey, Fox, fuck you! The second attack is going to... Oh, I never put it to his turn. The second attack...
Misses.
will hit. A 22 will hit.
He's dead.
This one dropping Rakdos to 0.
Yeah. No, it's not looking good
He's
right
unconscious, not dead. He's unconscious, not dead.
You will all pay at a later date. For now, I have a trophy.
And he is going to use his one-time feature of being able... What?
Sorry.
He is going...
What just happened?
Okay, he said something, and then he's going to continue doing something on his turn. He is going to action surge,
Oh, fuck you.
and then he puts a hand on his chest and cast... Oh, not on Rakdos, but fuck it. Doesn't matter. He's going to cast Gate on himself.
No fucking way.
Hey,
Hold on.
Mage Slayer.
Wait a minute.
There is a Mage Slayer within 5 feet of him, so I need to see if that Mage Slayer would like to use a reaction.
No. I used my reaction when Rakdos allowed me to.
Yes, you did. Shoot. Wait, let me read his thing. Each creature within 60 feet of Rakdos that is his ally or charmed by him must use its reaction. It is not a free action for you. Unfortunately, you cannot stop him from casting Gate. He teleports out and immediately closes the gate behind him.
Does just he leaves?
Just he leaves.
Oh, whatever.
He leaves with the scroll case and the scythe.
Great.
I'm fine with that.
Whatever. Fine. Okay, I thought it was gonna be worse.
Are we still in
I mean,
combat order?
doing
As
30
long as
bad.
Rakdos is making death saving throws, yes. Kai, what would you like
Oh,
to
I
do?
thought he was taking Rakdos with him.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me read the spell. I don't think he can.
The ninth
He's already
level
gone.
spell, so
Well, he can open a portal for it and bring others through, but I don't think he can force... He's too small to drag Rakdos into it,
Yeah,
is basically the
he's strong
thing.
as hell, but Rakdos is gargantuan.
Has to move through his front. It is. Yeah, no, he can only open the portal and let other people through it, but he cannot force Rakdos through it because Rakdos is too large for him to push through the portal.
Oh, thank Christ. I don't know who that is, but he's my new messiah.
So Rakdos's unconscious body is still here, making death saves. Kai, what would you like to do?
well, you see,
Just end your turn.
Yeah, like if you guys have nothing to do, just let me go and stabilize them. I can do it for free.
All right, Aldrich, are you doing anything or are you passing for Escher? Gideon, are you passing for Escher?
Well, Rakdos has to make the death saving throw first.
Yep, he was removed from the thing at the top because it marked him as dead.
That's what he gets.
Okay. That is a pass. So he is at 1 pass and 1 failure. Is everybody just passing? Should this just be Escher?
Probably.
Cool.
Unless
Escher.
Connor wants to burn a spell, but like, I can do this without one. I burn a healer's kit charge. He automatically stabilizes.
I
He
thought you
doesn't
couldn't use that
stabilize.
on the same creature twice.
Different ability.
That's for the healing.
Okay.
For the healer feat, when I use a healer's kit to stabilize a dying creature, it also regains 1 hit point.
Okay. Rakdos is stable and awake with 1 hit point. I'm going to turn off the combat music because the combat is now done. And he goes,
Where's my scythe? Where did that bitch go? What the fuck is happening?
I told you you weren't ready for a fight.
I didn't start it.
Grandpa, it's okay. We'll go find him and beat him up later.
Fox, get the fuck away from that right now!
No.
Bitch! I'm enlarging.
and you see as Rakdos starts flying over to you and he goes,
Step the fuck away.
Oh, shit.
Here, I'll let him through. Here you go, Beth pal.
Touch it again and I'll prove to you I don't need a scythe to take your head off.
Says the guy with 1 HP.
I mean, yeah, but also with a claw attack.
All he needs is a
It's
better
initiative.
initiative roll.
Clubby Fox, Slayer of Rakdos.
Aldrich, could you move?
I'm going to make it very clear right now. As long as you are next to the desk, Rakdos is indefinitely readying an action to make an unarmed strike against you if you touch it.
Aldrich, can you move?
I think we've learned a valuable lesson. I think we need to take a breather before we approach it again, considering that
Thank you!
there are deities trapped in it apparently.
Not deities, just someone who was at full health.
Clar's was gonna go nuzzle
I
up.
was at full health.
That was a 9th level spell. That's more than somebody who was at full health.
Flora was
Fair.
gonna nuzzle up
Didn't
by
even
this
use any
rock.
9th level spells against us. Or yeah, I guess did he use power word kill? Yeah, I guess.
Gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gate.
No, I'm
Taz
talking about Taz.
Taz used power word kill. This thing used gate, which is another 9th level spell. It's worth noting that is a gate that has a lot of restrictions baked into it, but still. So, Fox, you staying next to that desk?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to
good lord.
shriek at him.
Excuse me, Mr.
I mean,
Rector.
It's fine. Rakdos isn't going to attack him as long as he doesn't touch the desk.
Excuse me, Mr. Rakdos, and I tug on his sleeve a little bit.
What?
36. I'm at 36 potential combinations that could get us out of here. I'll wait till you're ready though before we try again.
And he points over at Fox and
Which
goes,
one of the words on that
He
list?
does not put any more in.
I think that is acceptable.
Escher, can I take a look at your list?
Considering you're capable of eating thoughts, you probably can. They're in his head. That's what he's saying, is that he's just been mentally keeping a list of 5-letter words.
Ah, gotcha.
But you're the one person that actually could probably see that list.
Well, like, what I meant to say is, if I could try to, like, read back some memories from Mr. Taz, I could see what on your list can probably, maybe help us.
Yeah, maybe we can come. You and me can have a little powwow around the autopsy table over here.
I'm gonna use the restroom. If Fox touches that thing, I'm going to murder him.
Okay.
Perhaps the large cow was correct originally. I think we all need to rest a while before attempting anything else.
Bare
There's
minimum.
no telling what
short rest.
comes out of that.
Yeah, like bare minimum short rest.
yep. And as you're doing that, you see as Rakdos, still keeping in range to strike Fox, just slowly hovers and lowers himself down until he is standing in the lava pit.
Now, Mr. Rakdos, I've been watching this new program called Dungeon Meshi, and let me tell you, the most important thing we're going to need now is a good meal and some rest, otherwise we won't be able to continue. If you'd like a snack, here's some slime. That's all I
The
got.
fire shall restore me in time. The rest of you, heal up.
We did, and then that guy came.
we didn't actually heal up.
I did the best I could.
Maybe we may wait more than 2 minutes this time.
That's why I say, let's wait at least an hour and see how everybody feels. And
I'm back.
if an hour isn't going to cut it, we can use this time to. I can use this time to share some of my ideas with Aldrich and with our local Perun, and perhaps we can come up with some better ideas. I think I can cross at least 5 of these off the list now. Knowing what Ghost did. I'd hate to see what some of the other options on here would do.
Grandma,
No more summoning.
for all of my life, and I can tell you about me growing up, and you can tell me how to lead the Rakdos into prosperity.
You will make a good queen. Serving under me.
Will she?
Also, Tavro, if you could come here for a moment.
All right, I'd like to pick up Fox and go over there. Does Fox contest this?
You can do it.
All right, me and Fox are going over here then. Yes, what do you want? I'm gonna plop Fox down and unbig myself.
You don't have to be. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to be big or anything. I simply need another person to bounce ideas off of, and as far as I'm concerned, you're sane. Your head has taken the least damage out of all of them.
That means a lot.
Mr. Usher, she's gonna go pull on his coat, his white
Yes.
coat.
Yes. What is it?
You've seen lots of experiments and changes in organisms, right?
Yes. Why? Do you want crab claws? I can do that.
No, I'm worried about Mr. Kai. And she like looks over at him.
Oh, as am I. But,
Laura, I'm standing directly next to you.
Assuming that is still Kai, there's reasons to be concerned, but there are more pressing matters at the moment.
Mr. Kai, are you gonna rip all of our hearts out?
So, let's see. The words I've been coming up with fall into a couple different categories, Aldrich. I have some that, since we are going to be trying to get to the Orzhov, I have some that I think could connect directly to the Orzhov themselves. I have some that I think could just be general ways for us to escape this place. And I have some that I'm purely curious to see what happens. Where shall we begin?
I mean, the one that could generally help us would be probably best. Like, we want to get to the Orzhov right now, so... Or at least get out of this demi-plane.
Okay, well, for starters, the Orzhov, they're led by a communion of undead, correct?
Right.
Well, I've been thinking of other undead that could fit the terminology used by the device, and I think it's safe to say, after seeing Ghost, Ghast, we can probably eliminate.
Fair, very fair, yeah.
I'm also willing to eliminate White as an option.
Yeah.
Why was White an option in the first place?
And perhaps Ghoul can be left out.
Yeah, please.
Excellent, that's 3 possibilities we can already rule out. Now, while they're not undead, Demon and Devil both contain 5 characters as well.
No. I feel like any word that's that is a description of an entity, I feel like wouldn't go well with us, considering what Ghost did.
Now, there is another option for... Fox would probably know more about this, but what are things that ghosts are frequently known for?
Haunting? Haunt?
Exactly. Haunt is a 5-letter word.
So is spook!
Clara, you are correct, though I have a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Taz wouldn't have used the word spook.
She's like counting on her fingers like S-E-O.
Or scare, or perhaps boo with 4 O's.
That's a good one, Mr. Kai.
Orzhov itself is 5 letters.
No, it isn't.
No.
No, how do you spell it?
O-R-Z-H-O-V.
Oh, yes, I didn't know about the H.
So if we're looking for other, Orzhov-specific ones, Death.
Temple.
6.
Shit.
Death is 5. Debts is 5. Money is 5. Crypt is 5.
Church.
And the one...
Maybe if you do money, we'll get
Tavro is
lots of
revealing
money.
that he might not know how to spell certain words.
But
Tavros is revealing his 9 intelligence.
there are 3 in particular that I think that if I had to guess would say have the best chance of connecting to the Orzhov.
Okay.
Pacts.
I can. Mm-hmm.
Because so pacts plural. That could just pull up all of Taz's pacts though. Legal.
We already got a scroll case containing his deals.
That's true. So I doubt there'd be another. Legal is 5 letters, and faith is 5 letters.
Let me try to think of this as I try to recall. So I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Can I do a history check?
You can
the
do.
reason we're focusing on Orzhov.
Because they're the
we need to
guild
get
that's
there.
in danger, and we don't want another guild to collapse due to the actions of the goobledygobs in the other realm.
I mean, yes, they're in danger, but so are the Boros as well.
Yeah, but like
gives a shit?
we just freed a bunch of entities that are actively out to destroy the Orzhov and take their magic, and that's bad. Like, they're going straight there.
All right.
I mean, as long as we can just get out, we can get anywhere.
True. I have some options for that as well.
So
Short rest.
Aldrich, the mechanic I'm going to use here is you can make 1 history check per short rest to try and recall another piece of information. So, over the course of this short rest, what are you trying to... is there something you're specifically focusing on trying to get back?
So, just to confirm if everyone was like, we were originally trying to find like a portal out, like a code for a portal out.
Yes,
right
a
now.
portal out is good. A portal to the Orzhov is better.
Okay, then I'll be looking for like a code for a portal to the Orzhov.
Cool. History
And
check.
Can I help him try to recall some of that information?
This
Well,
is
how much health
this
do you
is
have?
purely his... Yeah, I mean, you can let him eat you.
No, I was gonna just cast guidance. I was gonna cast guidance on him so his brain works better.
A guidance will work.
Because this is literally just me going, I'm gonna put your brain in overdrive for a little bit. Think hard. I need you to have a brain blast.
Yeah, he is accessing someone else's
much
memories,
health do
so
you
like
have?
only magical help, like you can't just take the help action because it's
No,
not something you could possibly remember, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Guidance
no way.
will
No,
work.
I just need an excuse to use this because guidance is an insane spell and I need justification to use it.
Right. But also, if this is kind of difficult to root up these memories from Mr. Taz. Can anyone? It's hard to ask. It would help if I had a little sustenance, a little bit of psionic energy. If anyone would offer themselves up, I promise that you won't need
The lower,
one.
the less hungry you are, the lower the DC is. So you will have to let me know your hunger level when
It's
we do
number
this.
3.
Aldrich, I
I'll
have
go
a
3 right now.
proposition for you.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
currently my flesh seems to be falling apart. I'm currently being held together by the sheer willpower of my colony. My colony is psionic, but they can grow back. I can give you some of that. So what I'm offering you, I don't know if it counts for you, but because my temp HP comes from a psionic colony of bacteria in me, it might be able to feed you, and I will give you some of that temp HP that I have.
I would allow it. So you can make a psionic bite against it, and you can cap it at the temp HP for damage.
Well, how much can he do with a psionic bite?
That's a question for him.
Because
Wait.
I don't think you can beat my temp HP with it.
Okay.
And I think the max he can do is like an 85.
As the max, but right now I have no effects, so it's just the base
Okay.
base bite right now.
So go on, drain away. I let him hit.
Yeah, you're trying too hard to hold back and not actually hurt him, and then Escher's just like, fuck it, just and sticks his hand with the bacteria around it into your mouth.
Yeah, I just like hold out my forearm and be like, go on.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the base. So I will do the history check with a +7 to it.
Can I,
And a
like,
plus
optic it
D4.
more?
And a D4. Okay.
Because you got guidance.
That is... That is such a little amount. I could give him more than that.
Well, you also decrease your hunger, which also decreases the DC. So the DC for this is like you're gonna have to roll pretty low for it to not work out, but it is a history check.
Okay.
You're looking at a DC 15. And you still get an 18 with all of your bonuses, so you are able to get it.
Justin, damn.
As I said, I wasn't sure if you could fail that, and apparently you couldn't. What was the... You could have failed it if you didn't get a 4 on the D4, but you would have had to get a 1 on the D4 as well as a 1 on the 20. But with that, with all of the like actively eating upon the psionic energy from the colony, having the guidance, giving yourself the time during the rest to focus, you're able to kind of pull on the threads that you were talking about. And it's actually the things that Tavro was saying. Like, Tavro kept giving like 6-letter words, like church and synonyms for church. And kind of thinking back on that, a memory sparks, and you realize he was on the right track. He just had the wrong words. The way to the Orzhov Guild Hall is Abbey in Celestial.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
Yup. I didn't even have that one on the list.
Escher, do you know what an abbey is?
Yes, it's another word for a church. I didn't even think of it.
Oh, well, I think that might be our answer to getting to the Orzhov.
Yeah, that might do it. Well,
I guess we could take this time to rest, or...
Yeah, I mean, there's still other words if people are willing that I'm curious to see what Taz has saved in there.
I truly don't think we're willing.
Yeah, no,
It would be if we take a long rest. On a short rest, abso-fucking-lutely not.
That.
But he got secrets in there.
Which, honestly, Tavro was advocating for a long rest.
Maybe. Honestly, maybe.
We are fighting the equivalent of Rakdos before a devil. Or we might be fighting that as soon as we go there, so...
Not
Well,
as soon as we go.
Either way, you're taking at least an hour because it takes a short rest for Aldrich to access his memories, and over this hour, the magma has kind of like formed over Rakdos, and Escher, you're a doctor, and you've specifically treated Rakdos a few times today. He is looking immaculate.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he has a feature. If he can take a full short rest bathed in flame, he is able to regain all of his hit points.
But can I do that?
Convenient.
No.
Would you like to try?
Should we all let's all take a short rest right now.
Yeah, so he's taking at least an hour in there, so everybody who would like to take a short rest can.
And can we just
Wanna
take
do
a long
long
rest? Is it like why?
I think we should take the long rest.
We might as well while we're here.
Because I think it's gonna be like non-stop chaos once we leave.
It will.
Right now, I don't know about y'all, but Tavro has no rages. He has no channel divinity. He has 1 spell. He's used up most of his like item magics.
It's not letting me roll any hit dice.
Yeah, I was trying to. Do I have to press this a new day for it to roll?
Well,
I don't know.
That's not working.
It shouldn't because it's a. Do you have any hit dice left?
wait, are we taking the short rest or the long rest? 'Cause we were
I just wanna
talking about taking the long rest.
I mean, well, I want to take the. I'm gonna use half of my hit dice first, just to see how much health I get back.
We should be on the move as soon as possible.
And
I
do we
would
know
rather
if
take the
fucking even
long rest.
passes here?
If you all wish to wait and deal with the consequences, it seems you have the knowledge on how to leave this place. But if the Orzhov fall during that time, it is blood on your hands.
You can take the long rest. I will take the short rest and leave once I know the passcode.
I'll be real. I'm fine. I think I'm fine just taking a short rest. I want to have spells, but like we'll have health.
Alright, I guess short rest then.
All right.
I'm gonna have to get real fucking
At least you get your
3d8
rages
and I only
back.
got
No, I don't. That's a long rest, baby.
Really?
Yep, it sucks ass.
3d8 and I get 8.
Rages are a long rest to get back.
I got 6.
I can't roll any hit dice.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
working for some reason.
Oh.
I got like half my health back.
Guys, I just got a 6 on 3d8.
Then roll 2 more d8s. Dash you 3. I'm using. I just used half of them because we'll get half back on our next long rest, and
I used 7 of my 10, and I still am barely at half health.
roll better. I don't roll. Take some of top roast hit dice.
I can't even edit how many hit dice I have.
You have to,
Yeah,
flip
me
it with
neither.
the
Yeah.
wheel
Wheel.
on the top right when you
Yeah.
hover over hit dice.
What?
Yeah, hover over hit dice, and there's like the little settings wheel, like the gear.
What character sheet are you using?
I think
They
Tiny,
must be using
or
that
actually,
one.
I don't know on this one. Legacy.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I'm using the legacy one too. Mine doesn't even have a. I don't even see a hit dice thing.
You are not using the legacy. You're using the tidy.
Oh, I'm using. Yeah, I'm using the thing. Yeah.
Wait. Do you add your constitution to
Yes.
die?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, then I have 7 more. That's better.
Alright, I had to use all of my hit dice to get back to full health, but I did.
Yeah, I'm just
Damn.
gonna use all mine too.
I want some tomorrow, so I'm sticking with half.
That doesn't even get me to full. Yee.
Neither does that.
Shall we wait longer, or are you ready to face what comes next?
We're ready. I mean, I'm not, but I'll do it.
Well, we have a Rakdos that is ready now.
That's true. That is a pretty big boon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am without my scythe.
That dude, honestly, that's still you're still gonna be able to help a lot.
Yes, I am still strong. But my scythe is what allows me to act out of turn.
No.
Punk ass bitch can't take legendary
Wait,
actions out of
Why
one.
have we all been just waiting our turns in combat? Why don't we just go all at once?
Whoa.
This guy gets it.
Whoa, it's almost like you have a new game system to pitch to me? Alright, are we getting out of here?
I'm putting Abby in as soon as I know that that's the code.
Nobody is allowed to. No, Fox, you are not allowed to touch the box.
Not you!
He's the only. Oh, actually, Tavro can do it because he speaks Celestial.
Am I
That's
putting it
insane.
in Celestial or Common?
Celestial. If you're going off of Aldrich's instructions.
Yeah, I just forgot what it was. I'll put it in Celestial.
It depends. And again, that's gonna depend. Are we ready to leave now, or do we want to see if it has other information for us?
Yes, leave.
I am not willing to test out anything else on that box.
I don't think we're gonna be able to. I don't think we're gonna be able to come back, and we don't know how much Taz knew.
Correct.
And Taz is dead, so he doesn't know how much he knew anymore.
We knew a
Because
lot.
we
We
do have
found
his
out a
coins.
lot. We found out a lot about what he knew.
Do you want to look around if he has any more of his coins that we used to teleport here? Here.
I still have a coin.
That's interesting. Will those still work?
You don't know.
Only to find out.
If you want, I could. Oh, so one of us could go through the portal and then use one of the coins.
We should find out if there's more coins first.
Don't we have like 6?
We have coins. We almost
Oh, we
all of
have?
us have coins.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I thought you were saying you were the only one that had one. Okay.
Yeah, they're not used up on use, so everybody has one other than Aldrich because.
Oh, I thought they
I don't
were.
have one.
Sorry, they are used up on use, but one use can bring the entire party.
Yeah. Do we want to test that?
Bring me.
We can test
the
it next
fucking
time we want to do
Octodot.
it.
No,
Alright.
I don't think.
I
Yeah.
put Abby in Celestial.
All right, you feel the tumblers clicking beneath your fingers, and you hear the effect of them going at the same time. And after a moment, you see as a portal opens in the space. Because you two are standing right in front of it, Fox and Tavro, if you're going to resist, I need a save. Otherwise, you can just let it suck you in as it appears.
I let it.
Cool. And it does stay open for a few moments, so anybody who wants is able to go through the portal.
Oh, Rakdos, before you go through, is there any way that you could change your form?
To what?
Something that's not demon lordy as we're going into the Horzov?
He's Rakdos. Everyone knows who he is. He's a good guy.
You're not here.
I feel that
I will retain my form, but I can be of a more reasonable size.
I was gonna say, can you fit through the portal? Because that's
And you see as he kind of takes a deep breath, lets it out, and goes down. The smallest he can go is large, but he is able to do that.
reverse Tavro.
Kinda, yeah.
I just hope that this doesn't cause an issue as we go through, as Alec also steps through the portal.
All right. And you see the last thing Rakdos does is he picks up the gold sigil of the guildpact and he takes it under his arm along with him.
Yeah, he can hold on to that.
You actually see he mutters something, and it seems to his arm is still there. It looks like it's gripping something, but you can no longer see the sigil. It looks like he made it invisible.
Oh, that's smart.
Gideon?
It's fine. I'm just gonna move everybody
Oh,
Okay.
did you guys get
because you all go through the portal, and I think you should be on a new map now.
And then we can do another combat with the dragon.
And wait, I don't know why there's a I don't know why there's a fucking toxicology symbol hovering around Escher.
Yeah, that I don't know how to get rid of that. It pops up sometimes.
Wait, are these all the
Oh
guild
god,
leaders?
guys, look who's here. Look who's here.
Somehow I put a permanent effect.
all
on
Yeah,
it.
we should have taken a long rest. I hate all of you, and you can all rot.
Sounds like coward talk.
What's your constitution?
Okay. I got rid of that at least on my screen. I hope it went away for you guys as well.
How did you get rid of that?
That is not Feather. Feather is dead as fuck.
I was about to say.
I know that.
Feather is deader.
There is an angel here, though.
There is.
There's an angel that looks important.
I think it's all the guild leaders.
I think it might be.
Yeah, I mean, across all of you, you don't necessarily know what each guild leader looks like. Niv Mizzet is a very public figure. You all recognize him. And given the last few days, you also recognize the angel Aurelia, who is the current guild leader of the Boros. The other kind of public figure that everybody recognizes is the Sphinx Isperia, guild leader of the Azorius. Escher, you specifically, without a roll, recognize Zagana, the prime speaker of the Simic.
Okay.
And due to your previous interactions with the Undercity, Aldrich, you recognize Gerard, the guild leader of the Golgari. None of you know who the fuck this is without a roll, but you can probably piece together that based on everyone else here.
The Selesnya?
Yeah, they might be the Selesnian guild leader.
Exotic.
There is no Zodok. At least not that you can see. I have now named everybody other than two more things that I'm going to point out. If you look further down on the map, there are rows of pews, each of them filled with ghosts who seem chained to the pews. This is another one where Fox does not need to roll, but the rest can if they want. This is both the current Obsidian as well as all of the past sitting members of the Obsidian Ghost Council.
Where?
Just look down the map.
All of these pews.
It should have global illumination, so I think you should be able to see everything. Sorry, what was that, Gideon?
Ghosts?
Yeah, all the ghosts.
If Midget looks friendly.
Katie, what was your question?
She was saying it was nice playing with all of you. I'm not sure what else she
Oh.
had to say.
Yeah, I feel like we walked in on something we weren't supposed to.
The final figure that you see standing in the center of the shrine on a massive Orzhov sigil is a person who you had briefly encountered once before. When you were in his mansion modeled after Rixmati, who you escaped by being teleported by Taz.
Yeah.
Sculper.
Hey, Records, I think these people might have been looking for you. I think we brought you here just in time.
And you actually do see as all of you step through this portal and appear kind of at the top of these stairs into the top of the godless shrine, the apex of the Orzhov Basilica, the guild hall of the Orzhov. They kind of all look your way, and Niv Mizzet kind of hisses out, "So, Rakdos, you have returned."
Buddy, you don't know the half of it.
Join the council, the rest of you. Who are you?
Yeah, Rakdos, tell them who we are.
And Rakdos just looks at all of you and goes,
I didn't need to make myself small for this.
and he gets larger and makes his way up the stairs and then stands kind of at the apex because there is no even spot for him.
They are under my protection for now. You all sit, observe. Do not make trouble.
Laura sits crisscross applesauce.
Wait, I mean, should
I
we sit
go-
in the pews that are open?
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna
just-
say.
I would like to stare directly at Niv Mizzet and pronounce, pointing at that guy, that guy is a servant of the old gods.
Yeah, no shit.
Who? Sculper?
Sculper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Niv Mizzet.
And as you say this, I actually need you to give me a 1 second. Actually, you don't need to give me a save at all.
Because Rakdos stops.
Nope.
Yeah, Rakdos.
You get about 2 words out before Niv Mizzet hisses something, and you are stopped mid-sentence. All the thoughts leave your brain for a moment, and he says, "Be silent and sit." You may observe due to Rakdos' influence, but you must wait your turn to speak, commoner.
Damn.
And as this happens, Sculper kind of looks directly at you, Fox, gives you a wide smile, and you just see this glint in his eye.
Isn't he wearing a mask?
The glint's eye! The glint's eye!
He is wearing a mask, but you are able to see
Here.
it kind of like, as he smiles, the mask curls up into this strange, impossible, fiendish smile as he does so beneath it. So, your crypt has been broken. Were the requirements met?
They were. The ones I bring with me here are the ones who freed me. And they have done so at the time agreed upon.
Very well. Sculper, continue your petition for guild leader. Gladly. As I was saying, the Obsidat no longer hold power. I don't know the full history. It seems much of that has been hoarded within their ranks. But whatever. Yes, this is a cutscene. I'm sorry. You teleported into the middle of the thing.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Have fun talking to yourself for the next 15 minutes.
I don't know what took their magic away other than that it was sealed within this crypt. But their contracts have been voided. They no longer hold power over the dead or those indebted to them with anything but money. They are weak, an antiquated version of power that has existed for far too long. You need someone with power and ambition. Someone who has built themselves up and learned of the old ways of lichdom, of the true magic of the dead and religion. I could be that person for you all. They will be powerless. I will join your ranks. And I will help maintain the guild pact that is so fragile nowadays. And you see as the others look around, and cutting in again is Rakdos.
Where is Borborygmos?
He didn't seem it important enough to show up today. Said he wasn't interested in the politics of choosing a new guild leader, just that he would fight them after.
Very well. The Council of 8. 7 can elect.
And then you see as the guild leader of the Simic speaks up and goes, oh, wrong effect, shit.
I don't think we should have a second lich in Ravnica. I guard this magic for a reason. That is why I was elected. Do you really want a second one? The Golgari maintain balance. We do not just consume souls. The Orzhov have not proven themselves to believe in balance, just greed. A lich amongst their ranks leading them could be problematic. At which
point, Aurelia speaks up and goes, another lich certainly does not seem like a good thing for Ravnica. In fact, and she looks over at the Sphinx. Asperia, weren't you meant to shut down this one's ascent a few years back? Yes. Precog sent those to try. They were slain. They did not make this stop when it could be stopped. By rule of law, I have no opposition to a second lich. It has been written that any who are able to rise and attain it have the right to keep it. It is only the process itself that may be stopped.
So, the Ghost Council has fallen, the Collector has taken their magics, and we would have this new one take their place.
You do catch on quickly, Demon Lord, even if you have been asleep for 2,000 years. Do you have opposition?
How do we know he is not under the influence of the Collector? He swooped in very quickly after the release. How did he know it was coming? That he would be able to make his petition today? I don't trust it.
Well, you see, I am one who deals in information. Just like another one who I believe the rest of your merry band has met recently. Just because I was quick on the uptake. Just because I was quick to uptake the information that you had been released and knew the consequences of such things does not mean I am not one to be trusted. It means I am one who you should trust, because I am far better as an ally than an enemy.
There is another matter at hand that we must discuss, but we should not have an unelected member there for it. And I do think it could pertain to the election.
Yes, if it is true that you were released as agreed upon. There is further information about the weakening of the guildpact that us leaders must mull over. Sculper, I nominate you to be next leader of the Orzhov.
I just said we should discuss without him.
If he is made leader, he can join the discussion. There should be no problems if he takes the brand. As the first Lich of Ravnica, I don't agree to his ascension.
I vote against. I vote against as well. One lich is enough, and I agree with Gerard's concepts that this one would be more problematic given its position. I vote for it. In nature, there must be balance. The Selesnian Conclave has done much in recent weeks to counteract issues, but it seems that one Lord of Undeath is not enough. You hear strange gurgling noises come out of the merfolk. And then the Sphinx goes, "As stated, I cannot object. Those who have gained lichdom have the right to rule. As much as I wish we could have stopped this before, I will not move against it now."
Guys, were we the ones who told him how to become a lich?
No.
No, he was already a lich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Taz also learned it.
So this cannot be stopped then. 6 votes for yes puts him in the majority.
I'm so glad you were all able to see better reason. Now, I don't know what the process is, but I understand that there is a ritual to take the leadership from the Obzedat. I take it you all will assist?
As we must. You 7, go to the guild hall and await further discussion. We will find you, and you will be a part of the next council.
I assume that was directed at us.
Yes, that was directed at you all.
Do we know which way to go to the guild hall? We just
Down the
teleported.
stairs.
And who
Okay,
did that?
Raktos was the one who told you to go down.
Which way to the guild hall?
Fox can lead you as he knows where you are.
Can Fox move?
He can. It was a one-turn stun.
Just head downstairs into the basilica. I will find you after the ritual is complete.
Do the Orzhov not get to present their case?
The Obzedat has fallen. What would you do? What case would you present?
That he is invalid for leader because he does not serve Ravnica.
That is quite the claim to make against an elected.
He
What?
is not yet elected.
What crime do you accuse him of?
Serving the old gods.
And as you say this, there is a bit of shock that kind of goes through the rest of the room.
Cue dramatic sitcom gasp.
Yeah, I really wish that I had that as a soundboard right now.
Hold on, wait, where's my phone? I got you.
But immediately there's like a gasp, and then everything goes silent for a second, and you see all of the guild leaders intensely kind of staring at each other as if there is some sort of mental communication going on that the rest of you are not meant to hear. And then Niv Mizzet takes a second and goes, "You know of things that you should not, but you come with a rightful accusation. The ascension will be postponed. You will stay here
Sculper, you will stand trial. If this is true, you will be eliminated. If it is false, you may eliminate them.
And that is where we will pick up next session.
I was gonna say, I moved over to kind of stand with Fox here, and I just want to look to him and be like, Fox, I think you just saved Ravnica.
Hey, actually, I fucking hate that guy. Can I not be grouped in with him?
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on this bench for a reason.
At the end of the day, at least I know Gideon got my back.
hey, I'm standing with you. If we're going on trial, I'll go with you.
Hey, Kai, this is perfect for you because you got a quest like 2 years ago to be the executioner after a trial, so...
Yeah, I was set to actually do that, and I believe it was the day before war broke out and the entire realm went to shit.
It was! Alright, but yeah, that is where we will call the session. Good job,